Brock, you know this gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. And motion him out of the backfield left. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through, and they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Shipley now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. They give to Barkley, left side. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Here's a give inside to Camara. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down to play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Rattler now off the play action. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Down, set, go. 52 bull.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they take this in for the score. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's caught inbounds and beyond the marker.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He hurdles past him. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fields the hard squib kick. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown.
Here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Ready. 60 red.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
5 yards. It's 3rd down.
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
Black 40.
3rd down from the gun. He's in trouble and they bring him down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down. Another punt coming. Matthew Hayball once again to do the honors. And this will come from just inside his end zone. This is taken at the 44. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negatives. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit.